Episode 22 going live in 3, 2. Cooking with Debbie and friends.
Hi everybody.
Cooking with Debbie and friends.
Sing it, baby.
We'll make some good food, talk about marriage and parenting too. Self-care and budgeting and some recipes for life.
Yeah.
Cooking with Debbie and friends.
Hi everybody and welcome to Cooking with Debbie and Friends. We'll give you a chance to go and get yourself a little drinky poo if you like. Some coffee, some tea, some whiskey.
Some whiskey.
A Starbucks, a tea. We are so honored that you would have us into your homes and into your kitchens. Buenos tardes, Connie. It's
Buenos
good to
tardes.
see you. And Connie and Sandra, we're waiting to hear if you guys are going to be doing a show on 4th of July because we'd like to push that from our show because it's the perfect show, I think.
Yeah, it is.
Wouldn't you just like to even have it in your background
cool.
at the
Well,
barbecue or
at
people
the
singing
table
along?
yeah.
So let us know if you're going to do that. This is episode 22, and Cooking with Debbie is just a cooking show, chat show that we film right here
In our kitchen.
in our kitchen. And thank you so much for the compliments that you're sending about our kitchen. We really appreciate it. And do you like my apron?
I really love your apron. It's
Isn't
got
it
little,
beautiful?
Yeah. Well, if you can't see it from there, maybe zoom in. But it has little flamingos on it. Different
Isn't it
colors.
so cute? And you know what I love? The pockets. There's like a pocket that's small for a pen, a pocket for glasses, and then just a pocket like maybe for your phone if you use your phone for recipes, and 2 side pockets. I mean, it is great. And my friend Joseph, who also made all the little headbands that I'm wearing. I know my friend Audrey asked me about those. So he's custom making these for me so that I can pick my colors. And he's really fabulous at what he does. If you need his information, let me know. He's wonderful. And
we can maybe post it on the next show. His info.
Yeah, we can
Get a
post
hold
on
of
the
him.
next show on how to get a hold of him. He does custom made masks. He is a marvel with his sewing machine. And so I want to thank him so much for my little flamingos.
Yeah.
And it's also Pride Week, and we are continuing this. I'm sorry.
Pride Month.
Pride Month.
Well, Pride Week, Pride Month,
What?
Pride Day.
Yeah, in our house is kind of year round.
But also, can I just say, tomorrow marks our anniversary.
Oh my gosh.
We've been together for 125 years.
125 years.
But tomorrow is our anniversary,
Yeah.
so happy anniversary.
Thank you. I'm gonna have to make you a card. Because
That's okay.
Getting a card nowadays is a little scary, touching cards that everybody else has touched. Ugh.
I buy my cards months in advance, so
Yeah,
that's
he's
why.
that guy. So,
Can
hey.
we say hi to a few
Yeah,
people?
let's do that while I get some things out of the fridge.
Sandra and Connie are there. Hello, you two lovely ladies. Tina, Farney, you caught us from the beginning. Well, thank you for joining. And Fabian said this apron is so Floridian.
Yes, it is. Isn't it beautiful? And my friend Joseph, and he's actually from Vegas, where you guys are from, Fabian and Scott. And he used to manage the show.
I don't remember.
I completely forgot
show.
the name.
Wonderful
It's
show.
the drink. Absinthe?
Absinthe. Yes. Thank you. Look at all those happy anniversary well wishes. Hey, Suzanne, how are you? And Inez and Rita, thank you guys for joining tonight.
Wow. Hi, everybody. Thank you. Thank you for our happy anniversary. And Sandra Benton just had a birthday. It's not that we're creepers. We just watch you guys on Facebook, and we like to see when you get a birthday or an anniversary. Thank you, guys. That's really sweet. So, we have new messages. Silver anniversary. Not yet. Almost.
Yeah, I think I said 125 years. I was
Is that what?
exaggerating
Yeah.
a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm off to the side. Hey, RJ.
RJ, we're making you your lunch for tomorrow.
And Monica. Hi, Monica.
Hi, Monica. Hi, lovebirds. Flora, she is so sweet. She did not give up on me. She kept trying to get me to find beauty and Beauty and the Baker, Baker and the Beauty. And I kept going to a different show on Netflix, which was all in a different language. And so finally she steered me to the right place. It's on ABC. And I hear it's a really cute little show. And, she says, predictable, but hey, that's what we need nowadays. Something predictable.
Yeah, something you can count on.
Yeah, we don't need the rug pulled out from under us.
Look at who's here.
Pilar Tansen is here.
What do you know about that? Huh?
What do you know?
Just signed in from YouTube.
What?
Can we just announce that we've got a show takeover tonight?
Yes.
I'm actually not going to be leaving the show. I'm going to be sitting off in the wings because we have a special guest. My favorite daughter in the world, except Anna Maria, she's the real favorite. We don't say that in front of Pilar.
We don't say that in front of Pilar.
But Pilar, come on in. You're going to join us tonight in the host. She is properly quarantined, you guys.
I'm
she can join us.
properly quarantined.
So now I can bite her head.
2 weeks. We're so excited. We have this day counted down on the calendar. Please do not be lackadaisical with your quarantines and your masks. And from what I understand, a mask is much more comfortable than being intubated. So we're very careful when Pilar would come over. She'd always make sure that she took her temperature, and we're real careful, and we'll continue to be careful. But now
Hi, Sandra.
No hugging or that. Now we can hug.
I know. Now we can be all affectionate.
Yeah.
Yay!
As soon as I saw my dad, I was like stretching the hugging muscles.
Do you have an apron on too?
She does.
Look how cute that
I have
is. I don't know
shorts
if you
on,
can
I
see it.
promise.
Yeah. Can you open that for me? So, RJ, I'm so glad that you're here, and I hope Maria's here and the girls too watching the show. We are continuing our week where we're doing a theme for the week. It seems to be a little bit easier in planning and prepping and talking about the show. And what we're doing this week is we're upping your lunches. Hey, read the comments. Mr. Casas is there. Joe's there.
Joe's calling in from his car, by the way. This is dedication, but we did that with your show, Sandra and Connie.
We do. We listen to them in the car.
If we're on the road, we're like,
Hi,
oh,
yeah. Hi, Joe. ASMR.
Yaya, that's my sister, and my sister is affectionately known as Yaya because when the babies were little, she'd take them in her arms and go, yeah. So she's our Yaya. So we are continuing to up our lunches. So I have a chef.
In-studio chef. I'm going to go over to the producer's table over here, so I'm going to duck out of frame. But don't you guys worry about anything because I haven't left you this evening. I'll be here.
I'm Travis now.
Get out of here.
I'm still getting some things. So feel free to shoot some questions to us about, lunches and what you're doing. Also, if you make our recipes, please send pictures. Scott sent the most beautiful pictures of him making the sloppy joes.
Yeah.
And it was so sweet. And he said that he hadn't had sloppy joes like that since his mom made them. So we're so glad that you could celebrate and have sloppy joes. It's a great recipe, you guys, for 4th of July. So, RJ, Maria, and girls, I'm so glad that you're joining because this week we're doing lunches, and I had so many lunch ideas, and Travis can only eat so many lunches, that we decided to invite RJ to see if he would like us to make lunch for him. So he said yes and took us up on that offer. So we're going to make you lunch today, RJ, for tomorrow, and one for Travis. And we're also going to be making you guys a bento box. If you guys were here last Tuesday, we did a savory snack box, like a Lunchable grown-up. And in that savory lunch box, do you remember what we put in there?
We did the salami and cheese.
Uh-huh.
At that point, I think I got hungry and had to make food.
Oh.
So, because I watched their show,
Hi,
and
Peggy.
I usually try to eat while I'm watching it so I don't have to go make dinner.
A lot of people eat while they're...
Yeah.
No, don't be sorry you're late, Peggy. It's good to see you. Peggy
Hi, Richard.
is
Hi, Rhea.
an Avon representative. Avon can be delivered right to your house. Sometimes with a minimum order, you get free shipping. It's a great way to shop for makeup. And also they have a whole line of masks and gloves and all kinds of stuff. So if you need that information, let us know. Twisted my arm. Hi, Richard. Oh, from him and Rhea and maybe the cat, because they send pictures of their
Hopefully
cat watching TV. All right. So Mrs. Castro said you look great.
Thank you, Mrs. Castro.
So something Connie said to us. Connie, and I want to say Rick Nahara, but I'm not sure, about leftovers. You know, what are you going to do with leftovers? And so Travis and I had a rotisserie chicken on Monday, and the next day I turned it into chicken salad, and that's what Travis took for his lunch, was the chicken salad with pecans. And then I took the bones, and there was another breast and thigh and leg, and I made a great chicken soup. So that chicken lasted
Is
us.
that what I saw in there?
You want some?
As soon as I got here, I immediately went to the fridge. I was like, what did I eat? So yeah, I saw the chicken soup.
Yeah, so it's there. So now is the time to really stretch out your leftovers and to find some creative ways to use it. And I do think that we're going to have a second wave of COVID, and people are going to have to shelter in place again, and it's going to come back. And before it does, while we're kind of having a little bit of reprieve, I'd love for you to go out and start stocking your freezer and your pantry so that you don't have to go out if this thing spikes again. So make use of your leftovers, make use of your seasonings, and you know I talk you through all of that. So last night I made the tri-tip. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. If you haven't seen the show, watch it. A couple people made the tri-tip. We're going to start with these boxes, one for RJ and one for Travis. This is going to be their lunch box.
It says his name on there.
Yeah, because you have to put your name on things. My niece Denise tells stories about people just breaking into the refrigerator at work. Does that happen to you at work, where people just go in the refrigerator and take your lunch? She said she went to a birthday party and they took out the birthday cake from the office refrigerator.
No. No.
Somebody cut into the birthday cake. So let me know if that happens with you, because that's like crazy. All right, so Pilar, first we're going to get this salad. The salad is triple washed and ready to go. I'm not a fan of buying salad spinach that I have to cut up and wash and everything. I really trust when it's triple washed like this, because there can be dirt in, spinach that you buy just, like that, and it shrivels down to nothing. So I'd rather go ahead and buy the spinach already pre-packed.
Making Dad's?
You're making Dad's.
Can you see what Peggy just wrote on there?
Peggy wrote, saw the cutest stackable bento box on Amazon today. It's in my cart. Oh, Peggy, have we got some good stuff for you to try? We did savory. Today we're doing sweet.
How many?
So Inez says it happens at home all the time, where people take things. I would have to put stuff when she was a teenager. This is for dinner. Let me see. Well, you can even ask him if that's a good amount.
Ooh. I think Sandra's volunteering to make me chicken and dumplings.
Ooh.
Oh, Sandra.
She can sing the recipe.
Sandra is an amazing entertainer, hails from Las Vegas. She's been in Menopause the Musical, among other things. She's also a great voice actress, and most recently on Good Girls on NBC. So we're starting with our lettuce, our spinach. I hope you like spinach, RJ. It's good for you. Then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to put in some cherry tomatoes.
What?
You're killing it.
I was going to take photos of you guys. Look, show
one
it.
day.
Show it. I'm just trying to take photos because you guys look so beautiful.
We're going to put in cherry tomatoes.
Oh, is that it?
So I'm going to go ahead and put some in.
Sandra said, I'm in menopause right now.
Are you in menopause right now, sweetie?
Oh, no.
Killer, I can make you one if you want to. If you want me to get another Tupperware and make you one. Yeah. Okay. Put some tomatoes in Daddy's.
I'm going to keep asking you if it's good.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, who cares? Why are you only putting it in one side, though?
Because she did and I want to make it beautiful.
No, that's what we're doing.
All right, hey,
We're
that's
making
the way
it.
you're doing it.
Back away.
I was taking photos. You guys look beautiful up there together.
Next we're going to do is we're going to put some corn. You can do corn right off the cob if you like. You can do a white corn. You can do a yellow corn. Just don't do a cream corn.
Show it again, babe.
Sure. You can do corn with red peppers that comes in a can. Remember, you're going to have to start pulling things out of your pantry. Okay, so I'm going to put some, I'm going to put some corn there. And then it's your turn. And I'm still looking for that.
For the quarantine.
Quarantine.
I'm getting a glare from one of these windows up in there.
Dead air. No dead air, Townsend's no dead air.
Hey, I'm back here taking photos.
Let's go ahead and put some spinach in that for you.
Thank you.
We have enough for 3 salads.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Okay. And I know I have people that don't eat red meat. If you don't, you can stop with all these vegetables in your spinach, and that's great. Okay.
If they don't, what if they could do like a boiled egg?
They can do a chicken. They can do boiled egg. Put some tomatoes in yours.
Thank you.
I'm
just going to take the rest if that's okay.
You can do tofu. My Anna Maria is the only one honest with me enough to say that tofu doesn't taste like anything really. All right. Now we're going to put in some black beans. And this is right out of a can.
Sure.
And I'm sorry, these are just black beans right out of a can. You can make your own. I'm going to start doing that more in the winter. So I'm going to put some black beans there.
Yes.
You got to put some corn in yours
gosh.
and some black beans.
So my dad just came on.
Hey.
So Dad, I'm over in the corner. You can see the light here. So Pilar and Debbie, Pilar took over the show tonight.
I'm the new Travis.
Good to see you, Dad. She's not. There's no new Travis.
And RJ, if there's something on this salad going on there that you don't like, that's too bad.
Oh my God.
I'm kidding. If there's something going on that salad, just say I don't want it.
My mom loves, but
yeah,
let me
no
tell you,
onions for
sometimes
me,
it's
though.
tough.
Now I'm going to put in some red onion. This is a powerful onion.
And only put that in his then.
You don't want any red
I do
onion?
not want any of that in mine. Thank you.
You know what I think it's time for?
Thank you. No.
Travis
No.
tries
Just a
it.
spoonful of onions.
Are we going to do a Travis tries it?
Yeah, I
You
did.
did.
I did.
Yeah?
Fine, put it in. Put it in. All right, let's do it. Because you're getting it, RJ, I'll take it in mine as well. Go ahead, baby. Put it in mine.
Think of the mask breath. Ooh.
Ooh.
Do a little bit. Just a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit.
So just all? Let me get you the little
Okay,
pieces.
next thing we're going to do is some green onion. A lot of powerful tastes in this. Green onion. And remember about your produce, you don't need to wash it when you get home from the store. You want to take it out of those bags that everybody's been using to, pull down and put their produce in. But you do want to wash it right before you eat it. Because washing it beforehand and putting it in your fridge can cause bacteria to grow, and you don't want that. There you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
How much?
Oh, yeah, I like that one.
Oh, I like that
Come
one.
on.
Yeah, that's good.
Travis tries it. Oh, Monica says she loves red onion. I do too. I like it raw in a burger. I like it on top of chili. A little bit of red onion goes a long way, and it lives a nice long time right there on your kitchen counter. This is a sharp cheddar cheese. This is cheese that I used when I did mac and cheese last week. Cheese will stay in your cheese drawer for a while. Remember, pulling things out of our fridge and freezer. Now is not the time to throw something away. Even something like a cheese rind will keep, and you can add it to soups and stews. And we will get to that.
Rind?
A cheese rind is like a Parmesan at the end of the Parmesan. The Parmesan comes like a little triangle.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Okay, and so the rind is something that you can use.
Huh.
Okay, there you go. Now, if you like, you can stop right here. This is a beautiful salad ready to go. For your protein, if you're a vegetarian, you can, and use do cheese, you can put in walnuts, you can put in pecans, you can put in slivered almonds. There's all kinds of things that you can put in as far as protein. Egg, like Pilar said, a hard-boiled egg. It's a beautiful salad. How you doing there? Good. Now I'm going to use these little tong guys. And this is just tri-tip that I cooked the other night and sliced thin.
Show it. Oh
I
my
will.
God, it's so beautiful. I'm going to post beautiful photos of this on Instagram.
Travis.
That's beautiful.
Pilar's so much fun to watch with her facial expressions. Doesn't she look just like her dad? She looks just like her dad. And one time she made
What
him
face are we
mad.
making?
she made him mad, and she's laughing and laughing and said,
It's both the same no matter what. I made him mad and what?
"You said you should have seen your face. Just a minute, I can show you your face."
Okay, just so everyone knows, I'm not cracking up. It's a Fanta. So here, ASMR. Here we go.
Soothing.
Okay.
Someone said dodo cheese. Did you say dodo cheese?
Did I say dodo cheese? A dodo cheese. No, dodo cheese.
What's that?
I don't know.
Then again, I don't.
This is sharp cheddar cheese.
How much did you add? Oh no, RJ's looks beautiful and Dad's looks like it got hit by a car.
It's all right. Don't forget you need some too.
It's made with love though.
So this tri-tip that I bought on sale cost me, I think, $12 on sale for like a 2.5, almost 3 pound tri-tip. And Travis and I had dinner with it last night. It was delicious, just like that, with some mash and some potatoes. Some mash and some veggies. And then Pilar came over and we made roast beef sandwiches with lettuce and tomato and just had chips.
So this fetched you 3 meals?
This is 3 meals. And you could do a dressing from scratch, but you know what? Travis talked to RJ, and RJ said Italian was going to be fine. So we're going to put that in. This might be a little odd, but there's a method to my madness. Cupcake liner, I'm putting right in there. And we're going to put the dressing. Snap that lid on. It's going to go right in there.
Where did you get this? Show it.
The Dollar Tree is one of my best friends. The 99-cent store.
Oh, there you go.
Do you have dressing at home, Pilar?
Yeah.
Is there anything else you want in your salad?
No.
Okay. So go ahead and cover that up.
Okay.
And I've got RJ's lunch ready to go and Travis's lunch ready to go. Woo-hoo! If there's any questions that you guys have, we have some new messages.
Oh, yes, we
If
do.
there's any questions you guys have regarding our family, we're all here. We can answer them. It is made with love. Hey, Audrey. Audrey.
Wait, can we say her name?
Yes.
Okay. Hi, Audrey. Sorry.
For those of you watching who don't know, Audrey used to watch us during work, and so did my sister, and I was really loud, like, "Hey, Audrey!" And she's like, "Shh, I'm at work." But she wrote to us that she's off at 5 now. So, and if you haven't already, share away. We love when you share our episodes. So these are ready to go. Audrey, you just made it. Let me show you what we made. We made a tri-tip salad with spinach as the bed, a sharp cheddar cheese, leftover tri-tip, yellow corn, cherry tomatoes, and black beans with Italian dressing on the side there. So that is a nice little salad. If you are eating on the run from your car or at a park, please know you're going to need a cooling agent on top of here to keep your cheese cool.
And don't forget the fork.
Oh, fork and
Bam,
knife.
Look at that.
Sorry.
Do you need more room in there? Are you good?
I can do it.
Give it to Daddy. You can take strawberries out. That'll help.
So can I just say that once again, tomorrow's our anniversary. There's a reason why we've been together for 26 years. Tomorrow's our 23rd anniversary, but it's because she spoils me so good. Look at this. Even little packets for this. You guys see how I'm living. When I first met her, I weighed 130 pounds. Not lying. I'm not lying. She has doubled that. I now weigh 300 pounds.
And I never stood a chance.
Sandra said Audrey has got to get headphones. So cute.
Little Cooking with Debbie headphones.
Oh, you're gonna make the tri-tip tomorrow. Good, Audrey. Audrey has a beautiful. She just had a custom homemade with backyard and everything, and she was talking about an herb garden or a garden her sons made, and her sons are grown. And I thought, oh, little garden. She sent pictures, and it's full-on beds, and they've got all kinds of vegetables growing. Yeah, it's like a farmer's market back there.
Meanwhile, I managed to kill succulents. Succulents is like the starter plant that you get, and I killed it slowly too.
Let's all take a moment for the succulent.
That's enough time.
Yeah,
All right.
Just like me, it never stood a chance.
All right. We have,
You good?
yeah. These I got on Amazon. They're separated into 3. And we are going to...
Those are reusable, right?
These are reusable. Yeah. If you put them through the microwave, I don't know how reusable they are, but this isn't going in the microwave. So all I'm doing is a honey graham cracker. We were silly enough to look up serving sizes on some of this stuff, and then we just laughed and laughed.
Yeah, really. I was like, how many doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter
It
on
says
strawberries.
suggested.
How about four big crackers?
Yes.
Yeah. So we're going to put 4 big crackers right there in this bento box. They have a succulent garden, too.
Did you read Connie or Sandra?
My cactus committed suicide, jumped off the balcony. Connie, I kill all plants, too. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, girl.
Are you guys eating? No. So,
ASMR.
cut it out with that ASMR crap. Don't you antagonize them, Sandra. Don't you egg them on.
No, you did it.
Oh, God darn it.
Even before we did it.
Great minds think alike.
Come on now, Sandra. Sandra, be a pal. Let me know if you're doing your karaoke or if I'm putting you on the spot for 4th of July. We're just going to put in some fresh strawberries in here. Pilar, you got these strawberries at Vaughn's today?
They were 2 for $5, but
Yeah.
I like Sprouts because I have a Sprouts gift card. So I like it because it's free for me. But there, they usually have their berries 4 for $5. And it's like the pound boxes, 4 for $5.
But see, that's great. That's great. But then you got to find somebody to share berries with.
Or
How'd you
when
get so many berries in yours? That's your box.
You skunk.
not our dish.
We'll be taking my strawberries.
It's not RJ's. Yes, Sandra says they are on July 4th. You can follow her on her karaoke, Playroom Karaoke. Sing it, Travis.
Playroom karaoke, playroom karaoke, playroom karaoke with Sandra
And
Connie.
Connie. So it's really fun because, like I said, you can just have that on in the background in your picnic or whatever. Speaking of...
Sandra, no. We're not opening that up.
no, Sandra, you stop it.
It's nothing naughty.
No, I know, but it's like stick a strawberry in vinegar and see what you're gonna find. Come on now.
Oh, yeah, no.
No,
Don't
we
do
eat
that.
hot dogs. We
It's
don't need
protein.
to. There's a reason why they say you don't want to be in the sausage factory.
Everybody wants to rough it until their strawberries have bugs in them. It's like, let's go camping. Oh, this strawberry has bugs in it. Let's go organic. It's true.
So,
It's protein.
let's get these done because I don't want to keep talking over. You know what? I think I got a knife when I should have used a spoon.
I'll take
Yes.
one. I'll take one for the team.
I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put some of this on there. All this is hazelnut and chocolate.
Did it get on
Did
your
it get
cute
on
little
your
apron?
dress?
I don't know.
Oh, no.
You take
For
it.
you?
I'll assess the damage. We're good.
We're good.
We're good.
Woo!
Don't worry. But where's mine?
I'm gonna get one.
Is it good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's the dance that you'll be doing when you eat this.
All this is a hazelnut chocolate spread. You can do the
Where did you get this one?
Sprouts. You should probably slice the strawberry.
It's like Nutella. Yeah, no, stick that whole thing in your mouth, like I did. Oh my God.
Go wash your hands.
Get over there, you weirdo.
Peggy, even though you're getting a bento box, it's stackable. You know what I use? I like to use these cupcake liners for, just things that might spread around. Like we're going to put the hazelnut chocolate spread in this. And the cupcake liners make it easy for this guy to just go ahead and throw it away. So the way that you eat this, Travis, is you can dip your strawberries in. You can make yourself a little sandwich if you like.
I imagine it's probably also easier to pull it out and get into the corners of the cup too while you're eating your
I'll
strawberries and
refill
stuff.
Do you think that's enough? You want a little more?
A little bit more. Yeah, because there's a lot of strawberries and crackers there. Now, I'll usually eat this sort of snack towards the end of the day.
Yeah.
3 o'clock when I start to crash. My coffee is long gone. The day is starting to make my head swirl. So this will give me that nice little pickup. The fruit is good, but this hazelnut spread is a really nice treat right there at the end of the day.
And that's what it is. It's a treat. You don't want to do a, I want to say PBJ, but you know what I'm talking about. A nut butter jelly sandwich all the time with this. You want to switch it up. This is why we got cashew butter. There's sunflower nut butter. There is almond butter. There's all kinds of butters that you can try. And so remember what I said. If you watched last Tuesday, go to Marshall's and TJ Maxx and go down the gourmet food aisle. They have pasta sauces, spreads, jams, jellies, nuts, and granola, and bento boxes. So, and they have to get their rotation of things out to bring in new stuff. It doesn't matter with COVID; they still have to get that done.
Show Evie. These are graham crackers. These are just graham crackers.
Hi, Evie. This is just graham crackers, regular old graham crackers. We are doing a sweet dessert box.
Okay.
For instead of a Lunchable that we did savory, this is kind of a dessert thing to go with a nice coffee, like around 3 o'clock when you have that slump. So all that is graham crackers.
Show it, baby.
Graham crackers, fresh strawberries, and hazelnut spread.
Something that I kind of like to do, because I like to pretend that I'm healthy. You should add that one in there. I like to add like chia seeds and flax seeds I mix it into my like dip. So I did that with peanut butter. I made like deconstructed ants on a log, and I had peanut butter with chia seeds. I mixed that together, and then I put thank you. I put the like cranberries, like the dried cranberries, and then the celery on the other side. But
and chia is a good way to sneak that in on somebody.
Yeah.
Chia.
Sure. Stop it.
Yeah, it's very healthy, very good for your tum-tum.
Kelly says it's an uppity PBJ. Ooh. Deconstructed.
Deconstructed.
Thanks on the graham cracker info, of course. And I like to keep graham crackers in the house because as a diabetic, it's one treat that I can have. And it's just perfect with a little bit of peanut butter. And sometimes if I've got a hankering for a PBJ, I can make myself that with the cashew butter on a graham cracker, which is good. Okay, so this is the bento box. So that goes in there.
And give it a good shake. You want to be here.
Before I turn things over, sorry, I had a little spill. It's not like on cooking shows on TV when they take a break and this whole cleaning squad comes out and they clean everything up. I was on... Wash your hands.
You're on.
When I was on The Chew one time, Michael Simon he was running around and goofing around, and they were playing with water guns or something, I think, and he somehow fell and cut himself like bad. And the legal team was down there before the doctors. So I know we're having fun here, like tasting the food and everything, but if you're prepping food, you want to keep your hands nice and clean.
My hands are gonna
Stay away from him because he acts like he hasn't eaten.
It's just like Luna.
Okay, so we have one more thing to show you, and I do want to let you know that, now I'm trying to do themes for the week. So if you can think of a theme, we've already used your jump off points. Anna Maria, who suggested she wanted to see more about lunch. Connie, who said she wanted to see something to do with leftovers. And what else? What other suggestions did I get? I can't remember off the top of my head. But if there's any suggestions that you would like, please let us know. We are more than happy to accommodate. Next week is 4th of July, leading up to the 4th of July. So I know that you guys, you know how to do your burgers and you know how to do your dogs. And you have our rib recipe and our tri-tip recipe and our sloppy joes and chili. So we've got you covered there. So what I'm going to do the next Tuesday and Thursday are openers and closers, MCs and headliners, tops and tails, I tell ya.
What are we talking about?
Appetizers
Thank
and
you.
desserts.
I love the energy, but I'm confused.
We're going to do appetizers. We're going to, things to complement the dishes that you already have solidly locked in for your 4th of July celebrations. And we're going to think of some creative things to do on the 4th and along with karaoke. But, we want to do some things for the 4th of July and celebrate. And maybe, if our marriage can stand it, to a red, white, and blue Jell-O. We'll see.
Ooh, we'll see about that.
If our marriage can take it. We made one for Pride Month, and it was just, woo, raucous. All right. Tops and Tails sounds like an old gay bar I used to go to.
I love her. I love her.
I can't even.
Sandra's my queen.
I can't even. Yay on appetizers. Evie, when I used to play bunco, everybody would bring an appetizer for $12, and it was really it was the best meal ever. There were deviled eggs and wings, and I'm trying to think what else we had for appetizers. They were just so creative.
Chips,
cheese ball,
cheese
nachos, yeah. They were just amazing. So we're going to do appetizers and desserts. Now I'm going to turn it over to Pilar. Pilar, by trade, was a barista for a tea shop, and she's made coffees and teas, and I'm going to let her tell you about that. But real quick, I want to say I did a corporate event, and one of my topics that I speak on is budgeting. And I asked the audience, how many of you go to Starbucks? What's the average? And the average came out to 4 times a week. Okay? And the average Starbucks drink at that time was $5. Is it more now?
Usually anywhere from 5, 6, maybe even 7.
Okay, let's say 7.
Yeah.
If it's $7 and you're going just 4 days a week, that's $28 plus your tip. And then 28 times 4 is...
Somebody put in the comments because I don't want to do math on camera.
What is that waterfall noise? It is the
Kettle,
the kettle we have going. So I'm going to step out. You want to ask a question about natural tea leaves? Go ahead. Please do, Evie.
Yeah, natural tea leaves. Well, I come from a boba shop. I was raised in a boba shop. I used to work at a boba shop, and because I was a shift manager, I was in charge of making the big batches of tea. So if you're talking about loose tea leaves, we would usually use a burlap strainer for that kind of thing. But I just regular tea bags that you can get from Target. I buy my tea, at Target. But now I left that job with an addiction to tea. And like my mom said, Starbucks just does not cut it. So I tried to do things cheap. And today was kind of a surprise. Being here was kind of a surprise. I was like, oh, I'm quarantined for 2 weeks. Can I be on your show? And we kind of put this tea together super fast. But if you guys want to learn how to do other types of coffee, whether it's blended or layered, somebody said $112.
$112. $112 if you go to Starbucks just 4 days a week and indulge and tip well, which everybody should be doing.
2 days of work for me.
That's 2 days of work for you?
All my coworkers and I measure things by how much we have to work. So we're like, oh, that's just a half an hour of work.
Yeah. And Fabian, you were at that conference when we were talking about, and somebody goes, well, I expense it. But still, that's not being a very good, nice steward for your, business. My business picks it up. So now we're making coffees and teas here at home. And I want to say a well-stocked kitchen is your best friend right now. And that includes what you're drinking, your beverages. If you're a cocktail drinker, have a bottle of wine or something for mixed drinks at home because it costs so much to go out and get a drink. Coffee, tea, juices, protein drinks, all those things. Make them at home. I think that people are going to come through COVID. I think we're going to be just fine. We're going to come through. But you're going to come out with a whole new idea of budgeting. So I'm going to turn this over. Korean people boil water and get rid of the first 2 or 3 cups at first. What's your take on that?
I have never heard of that. I'm going to have to look into that. Korean people boil water and get rid of the first 2 or 3 cups at first.
Is it to warm up the cup?
I don't know.
Because I know that in England they warm up the cup.
Where you worked, they were Korean.
No, they were Chinese.
Oh, they were Chinese.
I'm wondering if it's to warm the cup, so that the cup is warm when you put your tea in there, so it stays warm. I know that they do that in England. They warm up the kettle. They put the water in the teapot hot, and then they dump it out to keep it nice and warm. So,
ask a Korean.
Stop it. All right. So she already made these 2 drinks. This is one for RJ and one for Travis.
Woo-hoo.
And I'm gonna.
It's just black tea.
Go ahead and show them.
What I like to do is I have just started, now that I'm an adult woman, I've started meal prepping, and I feel more productive about it than I've ever felt productive in my life. So I meal prep food, and I also meal prep teas, because I'm trying to kind of wean myself off coffee.
Can I show how much you put? Hold it up to that camera, please.
You feel it with your heart. You just put however much.
You feel it with your
feel
heart.
it with your heart.
Hi, Debbie.
However much honey you want. I like a little bit sweeter though. So I usually put the honey in first, and then I add hot water, just a little bit, because what I learned is honey, if you put it in when the tea is cold, it's not going to dilute well. So I usually dilute my honey before I add in the tea bag. And what you want to do is you want to stir it so that it's watered down. And when the whole thing has like a watery kind of consistency, you're good to go.
Can we take a second real quick here?
Yeah.
Your brother-in-law wrote, dumping the first batch makes the tea less bitter. I would trust him. My son-in-law is very, very smart.
See, my specialty is more like the iced teas and making things super bougie. What? Wow.
Teaing with Pilar and friends.
Teaing.
Barista-ing.
Yeah, so if you guys want to see like how to do maybe like a layered coffee in case you're entertaining anybody, lately my go-to has been espresso at the bottom, milk, and then matcha at the top.
For those that don't know what matcha
is basically green tea. Instead of the leaves, you finely ground it so it's like a powder instead. And it's just, instant. You put like a tablespoon in, you mix it with hot water, and you make matcha tea. So I usually do this. I let it sit out. I do a tea like faux pas, and I leave the bag in. Ria's gonna kill me. I know she's watching this, cringing right now. I leave the bag in. I like really strong tea.
Could you go to jail for that?
I could. So you guys better.
Barista jail.
Oh my gosh.
Friends, keep quiet.
But you can sell secrets to Russia, and that's perfectly okay.
Perfectly
Hey.
fine.
Sorry.
It's a family show.
We're angry. Sorry. Specialty matcha is always on top. So I like really strong coffee. I leave it in. For typical, like for black tea, usually you leave it in for about 5 to 10 minutes, and then you can take it out if you want it to stop brewing.
Gotta go.
But because I add, I pour this over ice. Here. Because I pour it over ice and the ice is going to water it down, I usually like it a little bit stronger.
So this tea is ready for Dad and for RJ. They just have to pour it over.
Just pour it over ice. You could pour it over milk. We were talking earlier about some milk alternatives. If you do a powdered milk, just do it like you do the honey and add hot water to it first to kind of get it liquidy. What else? If you do like a powdered milk. I do protein powder. I really like vanilla protein powder.
You're giving them too much,
I
Pilar.
know,
You
I'm
gotta
sorry.
wait. You gotta wait.
I'm sorry, I got a whole bag.
So this is just like Starbucks. We're gonna put the wrong name on these,
Yeah.
and then these guys can call out AJ, PJ,
Trevor.
Kyle,
Charles.
Out of nowhere. No,
Yeah.
nowhere near my name.
Lisa. What? So these are gonna go in the fridge tomorrow. They're already sweetened. Tomorrow you just pour them over ice. I want to thank Pilar. She'll be back for some coffee drinks. So thank you so much for our themed week this week. I hope you upgraded your lunches. If you do try something, let us know. Let us know you tried a cashew butter, hazelnut spread, or a bento box, or if this is hitting its mark with you guys, we would love to know. We probably took way too much time with you guys. Sorry.
Can we just say thank you for commenting? I mean, if we don't get to all the comments, we definitely read them later on Facebook and YouTube. So thank you very much for allowing us to get in front of you and for you guys to join us every single Tuesday and Thursday. And tomorrow is my anniversary with my beautiful bride.
My anniversary too. Yeah.
Cooking with Debbie and friends.
Sing it.
Cooking with Debbie and friends. Cooking with Debbie and friends. Cooking with Debbie and friends. Bye, guys.
Bye, everybody. Thank you for
you.
letting us into your home.